The second episode of Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7 is now streaming on Disney+, and before I begin, I'd like to give a quick spoiler warning. If you haven't watched the episode yet, I suggest that you do. So in a nutshell, Captain Rex, the Bad Batch, and Anakin Skywalker take off towards the planet where Echo's signal is coming from to retrieve him from the hands of Wat Tambor. They get help from the locals and the episode ends with Captain Rex finding Echo. I mean, it's really straightforward and nothing super mind-blowing really goes down with this episode. That's not to say that I found A Distant Echo to be a super boring episode at all. The Bad Batch are cool characters and a neat twist on what I thought the Republic Commandos were, and I really like their helmets too, but for whatever reason, I am not really connecting with them all that much. It might just be because I've seen bits and pieces of the story reels for this arc. I found myself a few times thinking, oh, that's right, I remember this. Yeah, I remember that. So a lot of this felt more like a checklist than something putting me on the edge of my seat. The two biggest aspects of A Distant Echo that caught my attention had to do with Anakin and Captain Rex, especially Anakin. Before they all find Echo, Anakin asks Rex for a little favor under the table. We find that Anakin has a little arrangement with Rex, where Rex will stand outside and make sure the coast is clear, while Anakin uses Rex's helmet to call Padme from time to time. So Rex is no doubt aware of their relationship. In the scene with Anakin and Padme, we learn that everything going on in the previous episode on Anaxes was part of the Outer Rim sieges mentioned in Revenge of the Sith.
I don't think they would have ever brought us back from the Outer Rim sieges.
And during the conversation between Anakin and Padme is subconsciously touching her stomach enough for us to notice, but not Anakin. And I really dig the foreshadowing they did there. I couldn't help but laugh at myself over the fact that everybody was freaking out and there was like 300 different websites that were reporting on the Clone Wars making a continuity error. And then when at the end of the day, it's just a subtle visual cue to let us as the audience see exactly how close we are in the timeline, to episode 3. So when Anakin finishes talking to Padme, Obi-Wan is waiting for him outside the barracks with Rex, and he says something to the effect of, "I hope you told Padme I said hello." Basically, hinting that he knows about their relationship. And if I'm not mistaken, the novelization for Revenge of the Sith, it reveals that Obi-Wan did in fact know about those two the entire time, but kind of kept hush-hush about it for their sake. So I do love the connection to that. And I also think that Anakin and Padme in this episode was also a rather brilliant parallel to Captain Rex being potentially compromised emotionally over his revelation about Echo. Really good stuff there. But what did you guys think about this new episode of The Clone Wars? Let me know, and thanks for watching.